Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman. We are here at the Platform Bar in London. With me is the one and only Sonny Liston Ali. Great name, he's got a lot to live up to, Sonny. Debut on Boxing Social 2, out at the weekend as well. Sonny, first of all, how's life treating you?
Yeah, very good, mate, very good. Buzzing for Saturday, cannot wait to get in there.
Sonny, this being your first time on the channel, let's rewind a little bit. Let's rewind to that first time that you wanted to get into boxing. With a name like that, it seems like you were destined for boxing too. But from your own words, what made you go from a boy who maybe watched boxing to wanting to put on the gloves?
Do you know what it is? I suppose a lot of people think with that name, like I had no choice but to box. But where it was, my mum was a boxing fan, so Sonny was my granddad. My granddad come up with Sonny. And then my mum, being a boxing fan, was like, Sonny Liston, yeah, that could be a good middle name. And obviously Ali is my dad's name, so didn't really have a choice there. And then yeah, boxing, it was never like because of that name I had to box. It was I started getting in trouble in school, started like, you know, as you do as a kid, being an idiot in school. Started boxing, and funnily enough, my first 5 fights I lost on a spin. Literally my first 5 fights, all losses, and then. Something switched in me. They said, well, I'm going to have to start taking it serious. If I'm going to box, I've got to start taking it serious. And then I won one, lost one, won one, lost one. And then I went on like a 36, 37 winning streak. And from then, that's when I was like, yeah, I've got something here. Do you know what I mean? I won 2 national titles, 2 GB titles, various different box cups, you know what I mean? Yeah, so from there, I found a love for the sport, and I thought, yeah, this is what I want to do. And then yeah, that's how the boxing come about.
Very interesting you saying that your mum was the boxing fan more than anything. Who did your mum get you to watch as you were growing up? What are your memories of your mum watching boxing?
My mum's favourite fighter was Prince Nazim. I think not just because of the way he boxed, just because of his entrances and that. So she's always loved Prince Nazim. Barry McGuigan, funnily enough, she used to like. And yeah, she was just not a big time boxing fan. Do you know what I mean? But a casual boxer. I think with the Sonny, is just sort of Liston just went well with it. Do you know what I mean? Being like into boxing as she was, it just went well with it. So that's how that come about. It's not like she's a massive boxing fan, but yeah, that's how that come about.
So you tell me, for people who haven't seen you box before, what would you explain your style was like? Like we said, you got a mishmash of names. You've got a mishmash of styles too.
Well, to be honest with you, I think after this fight, people are going to see the real Sonny Liston Ali, because the last 3 fights, I'd say me personally, I think it's because I didn't quite have the man strength there. I didn't quite get into my body. But this camp, I've noticed a massive change in strength. I've noticed a massive change in just the whole camp has just been perfect. Like literally perfect. I couldn't ask for a better camp. Sparring's been well. Strength and conditioning's been well. So I think style-wise, people would probably expect a tall, slim, just like counter-puncher boxer sort of thing. But I think that's where I'm going to change people's minds a bit this fight. I'm going to show them like I've got spite as well. I can go in there, I can have it out sort of thing as well. Obviously, the last 3 opponents I've had, none of them have really come to have a fight. So I haven't really been able to show what I'm capable of yet, if you know what I mean. So touch wood, this guy, what I've seen of him, he does come to have a fight. So hopefully he does. And then people will see the real Sonny Liston Ali.
Do you feel a level of pressure as well with the name that comes with it, that tag, to kind of be something or be more than so, or be pushed faster with that name, or does that not bother you at all?
It doesn't bother me at all. Like, you know what I mean? For me, it's my name. I've had it since I was born. Do you know what I mean? So for me, there's no biggie. But I suppose you can see the pressures there, sort of thing. Obviously, like people are saying, "He must be good. He's got to be good. He's got to be a good boxer." But I let my boxing do the talking. People can take it how they want. Do you know what I mean? So go from there.
You mentioned your amateur successes. You mentioned obviously having your early entrance into the pro games. A lot of fighters, they talk about the differences between the pros and the amateurs, as well as maybe because you're recent into boxing, into the pro games, the debut nerves and those sort of things. Have those all dissipated now? Do you feel naturally set now to the pro game?
I feel like, to be honest with you, my debut was the least nervous I've ever been for any fight. I don't know, like, it's weird. I don't know why. My debut, I had no nerves. I was walking to the ring, big smile on my face, positive, happy. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Like, I get more nervous doing interviews than I would going into the ring. If you know what I mean. So it's definitely for me, the nerves doesn't affect me.
I'll tell you what, you're a natural talker, like Ali was on the mic. Let's move to another natural talker. I want to get your thoughts on him. That being Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury spoke about retiring, but he's also mentioned that he'd like to fight Joshua on some terms. Those terms are Wembley for free and free tickets too. Are you signing up for a free ticket?
I'll happily take a free ticket. You know what I mean? That's the fight, isn't it? That's if any fight's going to sell, that fight will sell. That fight will be the fight that everyone will want to watch. Two great British heavyweights, you know what I mean? For me personally, I think Tyson Fury's obviously got it, but it'll be one hell of a fight. I mean, you wouldn't miss it, would you? Like, even though in my mind, 100% Tyson Fury, you'd still watch it. I still wouldn't go, I'm not bother watching it because I know it's going to be easy win. Like 100%, it's well worth having. I mean, for Tyson Fury, that's that and maybe Usyk. That's the only fight left, isn't it, really, for him? So if that happens, then yeah, I'll be buzzing. I'll be really happy for that. And yeah, I'll definitely have a free ticket if anyone's handy on that.
Let me get your thoughts on the rematch between Usyk and Anthony Joshua too. A lot of talk about how Anthony Joshua approaches that, but from your position, Sonny, how do you see that fight playing out?
Listen, I obviously being English, you know what I mean, being British, I pray Anthony Joshua wins, but Usyk is a class operator, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a weird one. I can't really say too much because obviously I want Joshua to win, and the main reason I want Joshua to win is to get that fight with Fury, because if he loses that, it's a bit like, will people want to see that fight? Will people be more interested in the Usyk Fury fight? But for me personally, I think even if he loses to Usyk again, I still think the Joshua fight will be bigger than the Usyk Tyson Fury fight.
That's the final thing. Let's bring this back to you. Boxers like yourself, fighters who are looking to make the name of the sport, the one thing they want is activity and as much fights as possible. We're coming in towards the second half of the year now. If you were to plan out the last half of the year for yourself, how many fights would you have and where would you want to be in the sport?
I mean, the goal is to be as active as possible. I want to, like, do you know what I mean? That's what, so especially this early in the career, I want to be fighting as much as I can. But I'm more than happy to listen to whatever Andy and Frank have got to do, whatever they think's best for me, whatever route they want to put me down, whether that be southern area, whether it be English, whether it be British, you know what I mean? Like, whatever they want to put me through, I'll take on board what they've got to say. So the ball's in their court.
Well, you're out this weekend. We get to see you this weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Sonny. Thank you so much for speaking to Boxers. All the best.